Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just finished doing this great 90s look, which I absolutely love, and it is featuring my Urban Decay Naked palette. I wanted to do this very quickly because the Urban Decay Naked palette is one of the very first palettes that I purchased when I first started either getting into the YouTube channel or, you know, like watching a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. And I haven't done like an actual makeup look, and I figured why not do a makeup look that's not get ready with me, using the very first palette that got me into the entire YouTube channel and doing YouTube to begin with. So pretty much as I was doing my makeup, I was talking to you guys, or I'm talking to you guys and letting you guys know pretty much I grew up in the 90s. So as a teenager, I was in the 90s, and the chokers are really in again, and that was something that I was definitely into. My frizzy hair has always been in style, I guess, if it was up to me. For the longest time, I do remember in my early 20s, I straightened my hair a lot. Like practically every single day I was straightening my hair. And then in my mid-20s into my later 20s, I started to appreciate my curls and just making sure that my hair was healthy. And that's where I'm at right now. So I'll go either let my hair grow out and straighten it and use extensions, or go crazy at the beginning of the summer and just completely cut my entire hair off into a long bob. And that's what I have going on right now, with a lot of like highlights and stuff. I have more of a ombre look, I guess, but I love my hair now. I love this look. This is actually a hair piece, and I just made it into a choker, which is, you can find them anywhere. I've seen them at Aldo, I've seen them at Topshop, I've seen them at, have I seen them at Zara? I haven't seen them at Zara, but Claire's. Like, you can find all these chokers, which are totally up my alley. I love them. And then this is a faux nose ring, which you could either use it this way or on here, whatever you want. And I'm not really into like the one right here. I can't remember what the name of it is. I prefer just like a regular nose ring. I never got my nose pierced or anything like that, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Again, it is featuring the Urban Decay Naked palette. I know that they're coming out with a smoked palette, and I hope the clarity on this video is a lot better, as I just got a different camera. And I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, please. And the best way to help a sister succeed or a sister grow is by sharing and liking this video. So I will see you guys pretty soon. Bye. So I'm currently using the color Naked Urban Decay palette. This is one of my favorite palettes that I originally purchased, and it's just the color Naked is a very transitional color. So I just finished using the NYX or NYX shadow base, and it is in the color Natural, if I'm not mistaken. So after I do that, I go ahead and I follow with the color Buck with a fluffy brush. This one is a Sigma E25, sorry. That's what I use just to kind of set the crease on here. And I go a little bit higher than my actual crease because my eyes are really almond shape and really small. And then I'm just gonna deepen it a little bit with the color Hustle right on the outer V. And I try to make it more into circular motions, and I'm gonna mix that with the color Buck, going back and forth. So as you can tell, so my eyes are a little bit closed in, and once I finish it up, you guys will be able to see that it's gonna be more of a rounded eye. So I'll start from the outside of the eye, going in circular motions, and then I go right into where I originally put that color Buck in there. So for us that have smaller eyes, we like to open up our eyes, and for those of us that have bigger eyes, always want to close our eyes. So I'm just gonna deepen it a little bit more, and that looks pretty similar. As you can tell, a lot of the product and a lot of the color is primarily on the outside of the eyelid. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my flat brush and the color Naked just to kind of clean up and make sure that there's no harsh line. I'm gonna add some of my Anastasia Beverly Hills shell color onto the middle of my eye so that I can lighten it and not have to worry about the darker colors. So this is my base, and then this beautiful Sin color is gonna go right in the middle of my lid. And it's not streaky. That's actually going to hold the shadow a lot longer than if we just went directly on the eye. And I'm gonna go back with the color with my fluffy 25 Sigma brush, and I'm just gonna go back and make sure that it's all just very well blended. In the 90s, so my early teenage years. This is the color Virgin. I'm just gonna put that underneath my brow lid and on my inner corner. So I remember I'm actually wearing my hair out, so this was in my early teen years. I still do it now, but I used to wear extremely like poofy curly hair because my family did not know what it was like to put mousse or any gel. So I wouldn't put anything. I would just brush my hair and let my hair be free, which is exactly what I did today. I do have some products from yesterday when I was at work, so it's not too bad. But I used to have extremely like just a mushroom. It looked like a mushroom cut haircut. And it was always just out and about, and everyone always loved my hair except myself. I hated my hair. Waterline with this Marc Jacob eyeliner. It's like an eye kohl. It's super smooth. I love how this stuff works, and it's so dark that I got this as a sample at Sephora, and I just love the consistency of this eye. Do a very small wing, like you see over here on this side. And I always like to start when I'm doing my wing liner. I always like to start from the outside. So that sets the tone. If I go extreme, then, you know, I just have to follow it extreme. But I don't want anything too much because obviously I've got my faux nose ring going on, my choker also on. So I just want to keep it as simple as possible. And there's my wing liner. I use my favorite mascara, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is also came in a 100 perks at Sephora. I need to go back and purchase an actual one. This is my second tube. I did have a full bottle, went through that one, loved it, and then when I got a sample, I haven't gone back to buy one. Alright. Give it a good coat there. I like to start all the way at the root. So this is close to my eye, and then it just darkens and it makes them look a lot longer. My favorite foundation that I currently have, and it's the NARS Audacious. This one is in the color Cadiz, and I just like to use 2 pumps. I just put it right onto my kabuki brush. I totally forgot to put a primer on, but it's okay. The one that I'm currently using is Smashbox one. I am definitely allergic to the L'Oreal one, which I told you guys about on my last video. But this foundation, I have found that even if you don't use a primer, As long as if you do use a setting spray, you're good. I don't really need to show you guys all of this because I have my summer foundation routine, which I will list down below. So now I'm just gonna bronze up my face a little bit with my NARS Laguna and then also with my Hourglass bronzing, illuminating bronzer or whatever. Back then we didn't really contour, nor, I mean, I was a teenager. I didn't really put a lot of makeup on. A lot of my makeup was primarily a lip gloss. No, I'm lying. In the early 90s, that's when I used to wear black lipstick. You would buy brown eyeliner and line your lips with brown eyeliner. And then the center was always like a violet color, but I won't do that because that trend is not cute. A couple of years ago when we did the ombre, I was like, oh, I used to do that. I was ahead of the game a while ago. All right, so that was my NARS Laguna bronzer, and then this is my Luminous Bronze Light bronzer, which I actually love how this stuff works. I don't need to wear makeup or a lot of makeup, even though I do for work because I love to have like a flawless face. But I just love this consistency and how it just illuminates my face without having to like heavily contour or anything like that. And this is my Real Technique blush brush, which I prefer using it more for. Now that I've got my foundation on, I've got some bronzer on, I'm just gonna finish my eyes and then we'll go ahead and finish the whole face. For my eyelids, I have this eye kohl in Costa Riche by MAC, and I'm just going to use that on my bottom. Alright, now this just totally pulled the entire look. My grandmother didn't actually let me wear a lot of makeup, so I just remember walking to school or walking to my best friend's house at the time in the morning time, and I would go there wearing, I don't know, these jeans that from Arizona, I think it was Arizona jeans that my grandmother would buy for me at JCPenney. And then I would get to my best friend, at the time, my friend's house in the morning time, and I would totally change, like whatever she would let me borrow. And that's when she used to wear her brother's clothing. So I would change into her brother's big jeans and a big old t-shirt or a white t-shirt and then go to school that way. After school, I would go back to her house and I would just take off the clothes and go home with my regular clothing. And that is the story about my early teenage years. Once I got to high school, I started working, and that's when I started buying my own clothes. And I just remember my grandmother always telling me, you need to save your money. You shouldn't be spending your money. Which was super cute, but I have always been one to do whatever it is that I want to do and not what others tell me. Rebel, huh? All right, so that is my bottom eye look. We're almost done. I'm just gonna add, I'm gonna look it right into the viewfinder right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of the white in my waterline here. And you guys are totally going to see like how much it opened up my eyes. I'm gonna start with my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Just gonna grab the tiniest bit. I'm gonna do the same thing. Then I'm gonna go with my Becca Opal highlighter. On the highest point of my cheek. All right, and to continue after my highlight, I'm gonna use my Milani Luminoso Baked blush right over. And I like to do this where I put on my highlight first so it's all very well blended and I don't have like a harsh line. Just randomly chilling. This combo here recently, because I just got this lipstick color by Tom Ford, and it's Spanish Pink. I love the little packaging here. I'm a sucker for packaging on lipsticks. Yeah, so good job to anyone that loves to put great lipsticks in great packaging. So I'm gonna line my lips. I'm actually gonna fill them in. This is a Milani color, Au Natural. And I'm gonna add this beautiful, perfect pink color, which, as you can tell, I've already been using it